right, y'all, here we go again with some makeup nonsense, right? And apologize for this. I have some allergy stuff going on because if you live in North Carolina, you know, the weather doesn't stay winter, doesn't stay spring, doesn't stay. We had fulls of spring and now we're back in full winter. So I feel a little bit proud of myself because I'm actually kind of organized for this one. So I went through and wrote down everything that I bought or was gifted to me in the month of December. So this is a December roundup. And most of these things, I know how I feel about them. Most, not all. Most. So let's start with primer. This one I actually did not buy. I think this was a point perk at Sephora. It's the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. And you can kind of see maybe. It's got little bitty flakes of gold in there. But those don't come off on your face. I really did not want to like this. But I do. It is blurring. It's hydrating, but it's not oily. It has not, I mean, it's not like you're not going to have any texture, right? But it's nice and smooth, and I do like it. I will not pay full price for this because I think it was like $55, $56 doll hairs, and that's just a lot for a primer. So, but if YSL is having a good sale, like better than the Sephora sale, I would buy it, and I'll probably buy it in the next Sephora sale because I really do like it. And I'm having issues. A lot of the primers that I used to like don't work for me anymore, and I don't know if it's because my foundation preferences have changed or if my skin has changed. I'm not real sure. But yeah, a lot of the ones that I used to love are just not doing it for me right now. So, the only other primer that I have is the Smashbox Original. Trying to get it where it's not like reflecting off, but it's going to because that's the packaging. Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. This is very smoothing. This is definitely good for oily skin, but it does not make you like super matte or dry. But I do really like that. And like I said, that's a repurchase. 2 foundations that I bought, and I have not made my mind up about either one of these things. This one I've only used once, and it's the L'Oreal True Match. I have the shade Neutral 0.5, even though I'm a cool undertone. When I looked at these, I think the cool undertone was like pink, too pink. And I didn't want to look like Peppa Pig, so I went with neutral. I've only worn this once. It was okay. I need to be determined on that one. Same with this one. This is the About Face, the Performer Skin Focus Foundation, and I have, my Lord, I have F2 Cool. This is actually what I have on. This is only the second time I've worn it. The first time I used it with their setting powder, which is the Curtain Call Set and Smooth Loose Powder. Set, especially set, in the color Bow. I think this was the lightest one. It's just like supposed to be a light neutral color. I don't love the packaging here, and you're going to see, I'm going to show you why. So this is the lid. It's got the raised, so you can't like just put the powder in the lid and get it out that way. So it's a little bit more messy. It's just not, I mean, that's just a preference thing. But this is not, the texture of this is more of a, oh God, what am I trying to say? Not setting powder, finishing powder. This did not, I had used a lot of this to set this. But the first time I wore these 2 together and my makeup did not last. It did not last. So I'm trying this one again. I think this would be good for the under eyes though. It did look good on my under eyes. I probably would return this if I bought it at Ulta, but I bought these from the About Face website because they were 40% off at the time. They might still be. I'm not sure. I like the way this goes on. It's got the big doe foot And it's kind of like the curved one. It's on camera, it's coming off as kind of yellow tone, but it's not. It's truly cool toned. But today I used it with the One Size powder and with my Charlotte Tilbury spray to see, you know, if it can be long wearing without this. Like if this is the problem, or is this the problem, or they're both the problem. So I'll let you know on that. I've made up my mind on the setting powder. It's not a great setting powder for me, but this, I'll let you know. Okay. The only concealer that I tried is the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear up to 30 hour. Who tested that? Don't do that. Don't put shit on your face for that long. I have the shade 05. I do really like this. It's thin. You can barely even feel it on your face. And it covers really good. I really do. I like that. 10 out of 10. I like it. Bronzers. I have 3. I have a cream, a liquid, and a powder. This is one I didn't buy. I got this for Christmas. It was on my Christmas list though. This is the Catrice Butter Like Bronzer and Contour Palette. And this is the shade 10, Born to Shape. So you can get these on Catrice or Amazon. But I will say these are delicate because my husband actually had to reorder because the first one came broken. I mean, like, I wasn't going to swatch anything. Shattered. So you do have a cooler toned and a warmer toned. It's coming off a little bit more orange on camera than it really is. Maybe I'll get better at this lighting thing. But let's be real. I don't have high hopes for that, and neither should you. But this is nice. It is really smooth. It's, I think these are like $8. So definitely worth the money for sure. I would recommend that. This is a repurchase for me. Sorry, my ring's twisted. This is a repurchase for me. This is the Juvia's Place cream. Drop the lid. Cream bronzer in buttercream. It's a little bit cooler toned. It's like a neutral but slightly cool undertone. I think this is the lightest shade. There are, I mean, if you look really, really careful, maybe you can see a little bit of gold shimmer in there. I don't see it. I hear a lot of people complain about it and say that it's in there and that it translates to their face. It never has for me. The first one I had of these, I almost completely used up before it dried out. And that was the only reason I decluttered that one, was because it dried out. And this is their liquid bronzer. And I've used this a few times. I do like this. And I think this is the lightest shade in Almond. It's a little bit of a warmer tone, if I remember correctly. No. It's maybe truly neutral. That one. It's a little bit of a thicker, I wouldn't say it's quite moussey, but it's kind of thick. I have not tried to put that over powder, and I don't think I will, because just with the consistency, I don't think it would be a good idea. And that Juvia's, the cream one, can look a little muddy on me once in a while, so I have to be kind of careful with it, but I do still really like it. This was a holiday palette from NARS. This is the Lightspeed Ethereal Aura Blush Palette. This is the lighter one. So this one was only on the NARS website. Okay, well, yeah. It was 30% off when I bought it. So it was like 40 something, I think, instead of 60. I do really, really like this. I can use every shade in here. And I love it. If it's still available. If it's still available, I would recommend it if you are pale. Oh. Like me. I'm not swatching these very well. Not at all. Yeah, no, not at all. But bronzer, highlighter, 4 blushes, they all work for me. I think some of these are permanent shades and some aren't. The colors in here are, blush colors are Please Me, Sex Fantasy, Orgasm, Deep Throat. Why do they have to name them these things? Why? I don't want to say these things on camera. And then I believe the highlighter in here is Impulse, and the bronzer is Zen. I know Zen is not one of their permanent bronzers, neither is Impulse. But I think all of the blush shades might be in their permanent line. So if you can still get this, I would. A lot of their blush palettes end up looking all the same to me, and I ended up buying this one because it didn't. It actually looked like it would work for me. Oh, man. I skipped over a primer. Oh, well, we'll go back to that. So I'm happy to have it, but I don't know that I would buy another one of theirs. Let's go back to primers. I did repurchase my Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer when it was on sale. I love this. It works with every foundation ever, even on my combo oily skin. And let's do one set and spray. This is a new one from Milani. It's the Make It Last Moisture Boost Longwear Setting Spray. So I bought this because I wanted to see if it was a dupe for the Tarte, and I can't remember what it's called. It's the pink one. I think it's Lock-It hydrating spray. Anyway, it's not a dupe, but it does perform similarly. But my makeup doesn't wear quite as long with this. So if you don't need your makeup to last 10 or 11 hours like I do, you only need it to last 8, then yeah, I would say it. Yeah, it's the same. I would repurchase this if I couldn't find the Tarte one. But since this only has 2 ounces in it, and I think the full size of Tarte has 4, mine's a mini, but has 4, honestly, bang for a buck. You may end up paying less for the full size Tarte than you would if you had to buy 2 of these to get the same amount. Just something to consider. Blushes, I have the Morphe Cheek Thrills in Blind Date. This is what I have on my face today. So you have, oh, I flipped the thing up. 2 creams in it. It would help if you could see it. 2 creams and a powder. These creams do go over powder just fine. It did not mess up anything. I think it looks a little bit smoother if you put it under powder. But it does blend just fine without picking up your foundation if you do it over powder. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This powder is so smooth, by the way, that it almost feels like a cream too. I would recommend these if you're thinking about them. For sure, they're worth the money, in my humble bullshit opinion. Some more About Face. I have 2 of their blush rushes. I have Rev It Up and In the Dust. So I bought In the Dust first, which I think is supposed to be a dusty rose, and then I really liked it. So I bought Rev It Up, which is described as a watermelon, but to me it's not. It's like it's just a pink with a little bit of a peach to it. This is supposed to be the watermelon in Rev It Up. I do really like these. I have not tried to put them on top of powder. Just with the consistency, I don't know that it would work. And then some more high-end ones. I got the Say Dew Blush in Chili. I've only tried this once. I need to try it again. This is a thicker formula, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. So that's we'll think about that one. This is the Hourglass one, the Unreal Liquid Blush in, where are you? Scene. I actually have not used this since I bought it. I've just still been using the sample size, and that just came out kind of, I guess I need to shake that up more because it just came out like slightly oily. This is really thin, so I don't think that would go well over powder at all, but I haven't tried. So there is the Say, and there's the Hourglass. And then these two I really like because these dry down matte, so you don't have to set them with powder, or not dry down matte, but they dry all the way down. They're not sticky. These are the Armani Luminous Silk blushes in 50S, which is the shimmer. It doesn't really come off shimmery to me. And 62. These are really nice too. I got these in a set. Actually, that looks really similar. to one of the other colors I just did. I don't know. I got these in a set. The formula, I think, is different other than just being shimmery. This one feels a little bit thinner and stickier when you swatch it, but they both dry all the way down. I got these in a holiday set that was already on sale instead of being 60 bucks. These are full size, by the way. Full size, they're $40 a piece. The set was already, I think, 62 for 2 full size blushes, which is already a pretty decent deal. But then Sephora was having an extra 20% off, so I got basically both of those for the price of one. I do think if they had another color, well, they do. They do have another color that I'm interested in, and I probably will buy another one of those because clearly I don't have enough shit. The only single highlighter I bought is the Becca and Smashbox Moonstone. It was a repurchase. If you've been around, you know. Did I need it? No. But I bought it. Okay. These are all repurchases. The Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Hazelnut. This is the only brow pencil that I use. So pretty much every time they go on sale, I buy a couple because I probably go through one a month. I ended up buying 5 of these in December because they were on sale. This is a backup I got for Christmas of the Julep eyeliner in Gilded Gold Shimmer. This is fantastic. Let me just show you. I'm not going to swatch it because it's new and I don't want to mess it up. My other one's almost done, but that's the shade. I love it. And they're $12. Like $12 full price. And they're on Amazon, so sometimes, you know, they go on sale. This is my favorite mascara primer. This is the Cils, C-I-L-S, Lancome Booster XL. It goes on white. It's fantastic. I love it. And this is my favorite mascara right now, and it's the Too Faced Ribbon Wrapped Lash. This is a tubing mascara, which the Tarte tubing mascara will flake on me just a little bit. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. So there's that. I bought 3 eyeshadow palettes. 2 of them I said I wasn't going to buy. It's tea. But I'm a clown. So I bought them. I think I was in my feelings and that's what happened. That's why I bought them. I got the Nomad Witch City Salem palette. I actually like this way more than I thought I would. I'm actually really glad that I ended up buying this anyway. I am. I do really like that orange up there. I ain't gonna use that, probably. Everything else in here. The only thing I wish it had that would make it perfect for me is if there was just a neutral mid-tone brown in here, because this one pulls green, but both of these are cool toned, and I wish there was just one that was more neutral, but that's a main thing. Nomad has, Nomad and Unearthly, I think, are probably my favorite formulas indie-wise. So this is the other Nomad palette I said I wasn't going to buy, and it's the Christkindl Markt German Christmas market. This is another one I said I wasn't going to buy, and I did. And I'm glad that I did. I do really like it. I don't like it quite as much as the Halloween one, but I do really like it. I'll probably never use that red, let's be real. But I do really, really like it. And then I bought the Inslee Rain Cold Moon Volume 2. So what's funny about this is I was really thinking I was not going to pick up any more of the Inslee Rain palettes, not because of the controversy or whatever that went on months ago. I don't care about that. I don't buy into things like that. Maybe I should. If you do, that's great. It's up to you. I just buy the makeup that I like that looks good to me. But generally, her palettes have very textured shimmers in there. And no matter how much glitter glue I use, they still end up falling on my face. But I saw a review on this one that said these were all smooth shimmers. These are not the textured ones. And they are. And I love it. And I'm glad that I bought it. Some of these look a little bit similar in the pan, but the shifts are totally different. So when you put them on, they're totally different. So like, let's see, these 3 look pretty similar in the pan, but can you see the shift? So on your eyes, they're totally different. But yeah, I love those. So that's everything that I bought / received. Not PR, because why would they ever? Nah. In December. So only 3 to come back and re-talk about, so that's pretty cool. I am keeping a list for January, so I can do the same thing. I can do a January roundup, probably mid-February, and let you know. I have a couple more things that I'm still testing out. But yeah, let me know if you like these videos, like roundup and review videos, and like and subscribe if you want to. I mean, you can give me a thumbs down if you want to. It's not gonna hurt my feelings, because it's not like I'm getting paid to do this anyway. But I will say I was, this is gonna seem kind of piddly, I guess, but I was shocked and amazed to have 10 subscribers when I only know 2 of you. So that warms my chilly little heart. I appreciate that. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I do think the next video I'm going to film, and I'll probably film it later today, is going to be an eyeshadow palette declutter. So when I post that one, strap yourselves in, kids, because that one's going to be a long one. But yeah, that's it for this one. So like and subscribe. If you've tried any of these, let me know what you thought. If you liked them, didn't like them, why not. Yeah, okay, bye.